Hello everybody, I'm Shadowfax272 and I'm here to let's play Fire Emblem 7 Rekka no Ken. Now this was the first Fire Emblem game released outside of Japan, and it's actually a sequel to Fire Emblem 6 Furin no Tsugi, which wasn't released outside Japan, and that's the one with Roy in it. So yeah, this is one of my personal favourite Fire Emblem games, and it was the first one that I played, so I played it through about 3 times, but I haven't actually played it for a very long time, so I'm going to be playing it without an FAQ and just from memory, my memory of the game. So yeah, hang on a sec. Okay, so yeah, we're back. This might be a little bit slow because my computer's really shitty, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so here you enter your personal information. It doesn't really affect anything, but except for cutscenes. So like, when the characters are talking to you, it'll display whatever you put in here. And this is for your pronouns, and I have no fucking idea what this is. It just affects your whatever that thing's called, affinity. Yeah, it affects your affinity, which I don't think it does anything at all, but okay, so this is the beginning of the game, and this is Lynn, who is the first Lord you'll be. She's the main character of this tutorial session, and yeah, so here's Lynn, and she's talking to me because, yeah, you saw that. Yeah, it does sound odd, but oh well. And this is the first tutorial map. I don't really need to say anything here, do I? This game has really fucking awesome music. It's the one that stands out the most for me because it's the game that I played the most out of the Fire Emblem series. Okay, yeah, shut up, Liam. I know this already. Now this game is really hard. I mean, all the Fire Emblem games are hard. This one's of course easier than the other ones because it was the first one localized, but it's still pretty hard. And this is normal mode, so hard mode is even harder, which, oh god, that's really obvious. But yeah, hard mode is harder, and there are 3 stories in the game. There's Lynn's story, anyone's story, and there's the optional story, which is Hector's, which you get after you've beaten anyone's story. The hardest mode in the game is Hector hard mode. But yeah, I probably won't be playing that one. Now, I think this battle's scripted because if I remember correctly, Lynn will critical on the counter-attack. So you can't actually lose, which is pretty cool. But I think in hard mode it's not scripted. No, wait, she doesn't critical. Oh wait, here we go. Bitches. I just know that somehow Reuploading will find this video and make fun of my voice and other stupid things I've said today, but oh well, I'm a big fan, so if that does happen, I'll take it in stride. I don't have very good self-esteem anyway, so yeah. I hope I figure out how to change the text speed soon. Whenever I play RPG, I always set the text speed to really fast because I read really fast, and the default text speed is never enough for me. Now, why would a tactician ask that? I mean, seriously, she's old enough to take care of herself, and it's like that in all RPGs. All the young people, I mean, they don't need to ask their parents, God's sake. I actually made my first fan fiction many years ago based on this game. It's absolutely terrible, but I was very inspired by this game. It's a really great game. If you haven't played the Fire Emblem series, I really suggest that you play this one first. Because it's portable and easy to emulate, you'll definitely play it a lot more than the console versions. That happened to me anyway. And those two there are Kent and Sane. They're really cool. Anyway. Ah yeah, he's a woman's man. I'm sure there's slash fiction of him out there somewhere though, which is a bit creepy, but oh well. This is Kent, he's cool. In every Fire Emblem series there's a green and a red cavalier. This gets really egregious in Fire Emblem 1, which was remade for the DS. But there's like 1 billion cavaliers in the game, so they're definitely the most common unit. Thankfully you can reassign classes in that game. More bandits. You'll be fighting bandits for pretty much the entire of this story, which only goes for 10 tutorial chapters, but oh no, more than I can handle. I find it kind of weird that they have me to tell them what to do. I mean, obviously it's a nice way to explain the whole game thing, but it is a little bit awkward. I need to figure out how to change the options so I can speed up the text. Here we go. Backgrounds are good. Unit movement speed fast. And I think that's it. Unless I want to change my window car. Okay, let's go. Ah, you see, Sane has an iron axe. In every Fire Emblem game, one of the cavaliers has a lance, and the other one has a sword. Now, lances aren't effective against axes. There's a weapon triangle. Swords are effective against axes, so Kent will trade Sane a sword now. And yeah, there's also a magic triangle, but since we don't have any magic users yet, I'm not going to worry about explaining that. This game is pretty complex, but yeah, it's explained quite well in this tutorial. And see that blue arrow there next to the sword shows that it's effective against axes. When it shows the stats before you go into a battle, you can see that. It's also in the manual, if you have the manual. Watcha! Bandits have a tendency to not hit very well at all. Well, actually their class is called brigands. They don't hit very often at all, which is a pretty uniformed characteristic of axe wielders. So yeah, axe wielders don't usually hit very often. Sword wielders tend to hit a lot more, and there are some units which will almost always hit, like Myrmidon and Sword Masters. Oh yeah, this is the part where they explain terrain. Terrain isn't that important. I don't really use it that much, but it is pretty useful. Like, yeah, they just explain that woods give you more defense against enemies.